¿A dónde está papi? 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 ¿A dónde está papi?
Welcome to the Sunday stream. I hope everyone's having an awesome Sunday morning, as awesome as it could possibly be. Um, Welcome everybody. Hey, Winter Veggie, Echo Resto Dragon, how's it going? Yeah, you know when somebody says it's going, it's rough.
It's going.
That's
Yes,
true.
that's fairly accurate.
That is fairly accurate.
It's going.
Yeah, when people say that, you know things are bad. Exactly. How's it going, Echo Resto Dragon?
Bad?
Nah, things are great.
Is bad the word we're gonna go with?
That's the soft version of it. That's the soft version. Pretty good. Just munching on some lunch. Nice.
Oh, guys. I don't know where to start.
Maple Leaf Dragon. Howdy. What's for lunch? Alright, let me just move some of these notifications out of the way.
You getting all the notifications?
I'm making a burger. Oh, Winter Veggie. I'm making a burger, lentils, and pasta. Nice. Nice. Healthy boy, yeah? So I assume... Oh, there goes YouTube.
Did you break the stream already, Carlos?
No, just a tablet only.
I guess that's better than breaking the stream.
Oh yeah, 100%. Poor boy? Oh no. Okay. So probably most of you folks at this point have already found out that there are significantly less rights in this country than there were, 48, 72 hours ago? About? Or actually, less rights since the last week, I should say, as all these rulings have been coming down. The last nail in the coffin, the real last nail in the coffin for this Supreme Court, I guess, circuit will be on Monday. Well, tomorrow. And that's also going to determine whether or not the EPA actually has the power that it supposedly has, because the argument is that actually the EPA doesn't have the ability to regulate, I think, carbon pollution or something to do with that effect. I'll find out more tomorrow. But the problem with that is that if the EPA is shown that they cannot regulate carbon, something like carbon, then that's going to call into question regulatory bodies within the government, period. So one that comes to mind would be the SEC, consumer protection, things like that. Because if the EPA doesn't have the authority to be a regulatory body, then none of these things have authority. It's all up to Congress to legislate these things. So that's going to severely hamper all of these agencies to be able to actually enforce. What about the NLRB, the Labor Relations Board? Do they have standing now? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we woke up 140 years in the past. Carbon taxes work, though. Of course, they'll get rid of it. Yeah, so if that's the case, I'm remembering something about carbon, about regulating carbon, or the ability of the EPA to regulate carbon, something like that, emissions or some sort. Haven't the auto companies already said they like the regulations? I'm not sure, Maple Leaf Dragon. I'll have to really look into that before I give you the 100% story. The real crux of it is the fact that if the EPA can't regulate, then this is going to open up the doors to more cases against like regulatory bodies. The problem is going to end up being like the ability to regulate certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is not good. I don't know about you folks, but personally, and this is just me. This might just be I don't know. This might just be a bourgeois thought, but I kind of like clean air and clean water. Just little things like that. I like the ability to breathe.
Breathing?
Yeah.
Why?
So, just saying. I like the idea of policies designed to protect waters and habitats. I'm waiting for an air tax.
Oh, for clean air?
Hmm?
Taxing clean air.
Yeah, taxing clean air. I'm ready. So yeah, that's probably gonna come down tomorrow. Yes, but coal is too expensive to use right now as an energy source because of all the communist air filters that they need to use. Correct. Correct. The filters were invented by Karl Marx himself. This is correct. This is a well-known fact. So yeah, I saw a lot of videos of massive protests last night, and I suspect that there's going to be more in the coming weeks. I also saw a video that caught my attention. Y'all should really go check out the Twitter. All right. I saw a video of like a bunch of Capitol Police like completely dressed in riot gear, ready to go before like the like as after the ruling was handed down, because the ruling was handed down in the morning. So obviously it took a while for people to gather, but they already had Capitol Police completely ready to go in full riot gear. Pretty quickly, they were bussed in. There were like a couple of buses full of riot police that got there in preparation for people
That's
protesting people protesting the just slight inconvenience of not having bodily autonomy. Just the little things in life. And it is actually astounding to me how quickly the response was from Capitol Police. They were 100% ready within I would say, relatively quickly. They had snipers on the roof too. Yes, they had everything ready, everything set up within a relatively short amount of time. But when in weeks in advance, there was public knowledge. All right, this wasn't like a secret. This wasn't a well kept hush hush on the down low in encrypted communications or anything like that. It was very public that there was going to be the possibility for violence on January 6th. The Capitol Police were nowhere to be found. They got overrun so quickly. They were overrun so quickly, and nobody knew what they were doing. Chain of command was just not there. Information was the ball was dropped at every point of every instance of that. The ball was dropped. I just find that amazing that when an actual like insurrection happens, nowhere to be found. No like actual response. No meaningful response, because like the Capitol Police that were there were overrun like pretty easily. But God forbid people protest the right to bodily autonomy. You need to be ultra prepared with riot police and riot police in full gear and snipers. It's amazing the juxtaposition of these two things, where you have a literal attempt at insurrection being completely open, like public knowledge. You know, that's why, by the way, for the folks that were there on January 6th when we were watching it live, that's why we were watching it live, because we knew something was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't like this wasn't like some secret at all. They were quite brazen about it. I mean, they had T-shirts made in preparation saying Civil War January 6th. So like, all of this stuff is not new. It wasn't secret. Why the overwhelming response between people who are just protesting for the right of bodily autonomy to the response of like an actual like insurrection is just amazing to me.
It's insane.
The deep state is real and its capitalist right-wingers. Maybe if my uterus shot out bullets, they would stop regulating it. True. That's a sign I'm making if I find a protest to go. Yeah, I don't even know how, like, how to find that. What I would say is, Echo Rester Dragon, is that, is what I want to do, is set up a resource page on the Discord so that folks can kind of share information, whether it be like mutual aid resource, information to contact Congress, information to supply people, supply folks with things that they need. I feel like we should make a resource channel for the Discord. If I remember correctly, Capitol Police leadership were basically told not to prepare because the intelligence was not actionable. That's a good meme. That's a good meme. The open and brazen calls for violence on social media consistently for weeks on end was not actionable, even though Capitol Police might have found the intelligence not actionable, but there were several other folks. I think even like NYPD was trying to give the heads up to those folks, or some other police department. A more local police department was trying to tell them that something could possibly go down. TikTok is very active. I bet.
What?
That's right.
Apparently, I can teach my phone and my iPad gestures.
Like to wave in front of the camera? Huh.
Or like if I want to teach it to unlock my phone, you can program a gesture like this.
Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Oh no. I'm not expecting to find a protest near me. I'm in a conservative part of Oregon that wants to become part of Idaho. I remember that. I remember that whole spiel. So no TikTok for me? It depends. So as I was saying, I think I mentioned it right before we signed off on Thursday, and I think we mentioned it on the Discord that as soon as I realized that the Supreme Court was closed to the public, and it specifically mentioned that it was closed to the public for the unforeseeable future. Oh man, I knew that it was about to happen. Alia with the biddies, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you. We appreciate that very, very much. Oh, I see you added a pin to your beanie. We got matching beanies today.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Did you lose my sticker again?
No, I know exactly where it is. I know exactly where the ADT sticker is.
Good. Very good.
Anyways, I know it's it looks pretty rough, especially like given the statements that have been said, most notably by Clarence Thomas. It's a unironic or not fallacious, I guess. Not unfallacious. Is that would be the word? I don't know. Whatever. The logically consistent slippery slope where it starts with Roe versus Wade, and then they're gonna, if the right case happens to come along, they will review the cases that protect a couple's right to contraception, which now, hey, that's everybody. Takes two to tango. So that's everybody. And they, well, specifically Clarence Thomas also said in his concurring decision or concurring statement, forget what it's called, the cases that protect same-sex marriages and relationships. So, yeah, it's going to start like that, and then it's going to be an unironic, slippery slope.
I don't, it's disturbing.
Yeah, it's very
the whole thing is disturbing.
It's very disturbing.
And if there's anybody in chat right now, which I'm not sure, there probably won't be, but if there is anybody who agrees with that decision, I have a question for you. So if somebody with that mindset is in here, let us know down in the comments.
Just one simple question.
Just one question. And it's a question that I'm actually going to take from a friend of mine that I saw her post this, and I thought, you know what? That's a good question. I'm going to use that next time I come across somebody who tells me it was a good thing.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the SCOTUS opinion. Yeah, so just to be abundantly clear, okay? This was all a direct result from, like, Republicans winning elections, okay? They're the ones that did this. So, yeah. They're the ones that did this. That does not excuse the Democratic Party's completely failed opposition, if you want to call it that. It does not excuse the Democratic Party's inaction, especially when they had the ability to in multiple chances. I mean, I'm not just talking about now. I'm talking about, like, during the Obama presidency. I'm not just talking about, so I'm not just talking about the Biden presidency. I'm talking about the Obama presidency. That does not excuse the Democratic Party, but at the end of the day, the Republican Party did this. That's who did it. Conservatives did this. Not that's just true. This is a direct result from conservatives, Republicans winning elections. That's it. If SCOTUS removes birth control, what about women with miscarriages? Sorry, I hope you don't live in a red state, because that would be, depending on how harsh they want it to be, they may create criminal investigations for those folks.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and hey, you know what's very interesting? I've brought this up like 10,000 times. But you know, in some states, which I assume that there's going to be a lot of trigger laws that are going to be enacted because of this decision, and there is the possibility for some of those laws to be felonies. Can anybody tell me who cannot vote? Who currently does not have the right to vote?
Tough question, Carlos.
Yeah. Way too many of the Democrats agree with the decision, and it is certainly more than we know of. No, I don't think so. Hey, you kids want to go to jail? Come to Texas in a few months. I'm good, thank you. We live in I prefer to I would prefer to live in a society that lets people be free.
Me too.
Because I know what you want, Seeker. I know what you want. You're an authoritarian fuck. That's what you are. So yeah, anyways. Guess who can't vote? Apparently not. Free to kill their own kiddos. Fuck off, you authoritarian fuck. Anyways. You know who can't vote? Felons. Felons can't vote. Another quick tidbit to that. For those of you who claim to be pro Second Amendment. Hey, guess who can't own guns? Felons.
Wow.
Damn.
These are some very interesting coincidences.
Yeah, these are some very interesting coincidences. Yeah. These are some very interesting coincidences. So here's the thing. So Republicans want to force tax dollars to fund private religious schools, indoctrination centers. So they want to indoctrinate kids, and then they want to take their autonomy away. They want to take their ability, essentially, to have a voice, because if they dare exercise free will of their own body, they will be punished by a felony, and which will take away their right to vote, their voice, and will take away their right to be able to, own guns, right? Because that's the goal, right? That's right. Anyways, Seeker, I understand. You're an authoritarian fuck.
That's pretty funny.
When leftists are authoritarian, it's accountability culture, not cancel culture. When right-wingers tell people who defend baby murderers maybe they should be in jail. Yeah, I know. You're an authoritarian fuck. Come to Texas, see what happens. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Wow. Some people, y'all.
You'll get put in jail. I know you're an authoritarian fuck. That's what you are. You piece of shit.
You feeling spicy today, Carlos?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know that's what you want, my friend, because you actually really don't give a shit about freedom. You don't give a shit about human rights. You don't give a shit about the Constitution, this country. You don't give a shit about anybody except your will to control people. Oh, good thing we're not killing babies, you ignorant fuck.
Guy sounds like an idiot. Did we find our person to ask the question?
Oh, yeah, no, this person's not in good faith. You can try to ask the question, but they're not here to having any, engage, they're not here to engage in any real
That's
capacity.
okay, I can wait.
Hey, ADT, I'm feeling the same way you are today. Yeah, no, today we have an example. We have an example. Today we have an example. Of just the mindset. This is exactly the perfect example as to why conservatives should never have an inch of power. This is a Seeker right now. Of course, it could just be a troll, right? They could just try to be getting a rise out of people, but anyways, but this is exactly why. This is exactly why conservatives should never have an inch of power. Never. How many pregnant ladies would they like to kill? You're assuming that they think of them as human. People like Seeker only view women as birthing pods. They only see those folks as birthing pods.
Don't get me started.
Oh, reasoning is not something that you're capable of, my friend. Reasoning is just something that you're not capable of. Like, you wish. But no, you have absolutely no capability of reasoning. Here, how about you go bother somebody else with your garbage? Fuck out of here.
Sounds like a good idea, Carlos.
Nah, just ban you. How about that? Fuck off. So I hope everybody got a taste of exactly the mindset of these people. Whether or not they're a troll, there's like unironically people like this who actually believe this, and who actually make these points. Because it's not the first time I've heard it. So when you're dealing with these type of people, one thing that you could never concede to them, okay, is the fact that there is a human being involved, okay? Because there is no human being involved. If you cannot cede that point, okay, at all. Oh, yeah, but there's nothing pro-life about them, Alio. There's nothing pro-life about them. Guaranteed, if you ask this person, if they're gonna take all the foster kids, guaranteed, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna be like, nope.
Exactly.
Yeah, no sense of responsibility whatsoever.
It's a shame. They only care about them while they're inside another person's body.
Yeah,
and
but
then
like,
once they're out, it's just like,
what is it? If you're pre-born, you're good, but if you're preschool, you're fucked. That's a George Carlin quote. Yeah, narcissism, winner veggie. The loudest voices seem to come from the most nationalistic people, yet the preborn are not even American citizens. They're not people, exactly. Maple Leaf Dragon. So that was my point. With these folks, now that we've dealt with the troll, but like, you cannot concede you cannot concede the fact that you're dealing with a person, okay? Most abortions are just simply done within the first trimester. Okay, I believe the stat is over 90% of them. Abortions that happen past that overwhelmingly are because there are some serious health complications, or the mother or at that point, if it's a more down the line abortion, at that point, you're just trying to save the mother or save the kid, if possible, or whatever it is. There's a serious medical consideration at that point. And mind you, the overwhelming number of abortions are done within the first trimester, not a person. Yeah, exactly. If they saw a starving baby or infant, they would do nothing to save them. Yeah, there's nothing pro-life about them.
crazy. It's really crazy, these people, I tell you.
Yeah. Or like me, I have cerebral palsy since birth. I don't really matter. Yeah, someone like that person who just came in would tell you, Alio, that basically, pick up some bootstraps, okay? They don't care about you, Alio. They don't care about you. I've had these debates ad nauseum. I've seen these talking points over and over again. I believe that, Winner Veggie. I could actually believe that.
People are nuts, Carlos.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, it's really sad that they think that way, Alio, because you are a person and you do matter. You're here, are you not?
Mm-hmm. I wonder what they would have to say about Stephen Hawking.
Right? Like, I don't know, man. It's just so infuriating that there's like people like this who unironically exist. I've got a feeling that person was just trying to get a rise out of us. but I let them go on for a good while just to illustrate the kind of people that are there, that exist, and just to illustrate like why these folks should never have an inch of power. Like, I'm telling you, folks, the this is a direct result of Republicans winning elections. That's it. This is literally what happens when they win elections, and it's going to continue. How many more children do they want to see born to a single parent or forced into adoption? It doesn't matter, Astro. To them, it doesn't matter because, like, they have no sense of responsibility whatsoever. No sense.
None at all.
Yeah, no sense of empathy, no sense of responsibility whatsoever. The core of the argument, Astro, they don't care about the children. Okay, that's secondary, to everything, Astro. The children are not the focus of the argument. The unborn are not the focus of the argument. The core of their real argument is simply control. That's it. They want to dictate what you can and cannot do to your own body. That's it. That's it. It's not about the kids. It's not about the woman. It's not about being pro-life or anything like that. It's not anything to do with other than control. In my opinion, these people are shitty, and the only way to hide how disgusting they are is by hiding it under pro-life nonsense. They're all about doing what only they want and controlling everyone. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Exactly my argument. Exactly. It's all about control. It's all about control. That's it. There's nothing more to it.
It's disturbing.
Yeah. Would they have their fathers, brothers, or sisters, baby? I don't even know.
The whole thing disturbs
I don't
me.
even know. Like I said, the whole point of it is just really control. They want to control everybody. That's, well, not them. 100% control. I would argue it comes down to the 18th century capitalistic philosophers who argue that a slave-like working class is necessary for them to stay in power and stay rich. So you're saying that the whole point would be to force birth, which if you force birth, well, you've got a steady flow of workers, because you best believe that the folks who have the means are not going to be hampered. You think that all those Republicans who voted to confirm these justices, do you think that the justices themselves, should any problems arise with their families, do you think that any of them are going to be affected by any of this? No. No. Guess what? They're going to have the means. They're going to have the means and wealth to just do what they need to do for their families or for themselves, depending. Anyways.
I can't believe that this is actually something that is happening.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
still
seems
can't.
surreal. It
Like,
seems
I almost
surreal.
am sure that I must be dreaming. This is all a really bad dream.
It's very surreal, like because like there was a sense of like uncertainty a little bit before the ruling, but now that it is done, it's for sure, because like when the draft leaked weeks ago, last month I believe, when the draft leaked, it was almost a bit of a copium. There was almost like an overdose, I should say, of maybe even hopium, that maybe, it's just it wasn't really gonna happen, but it is. It was set. The domino fell. We just, like, I don't know. It just seemed so surreal. And here we are. This could not be a woman, as they would not say if this were. Yeah, they have no interest in any of that, Astro. The interest is control. Also, they're going to find out that they're very much the dog who actually caught the car once they have all these things they think they want, and 90% of the country's actively against them. Hopefully it'll be an opportunity to purge them from government for a good long time. That's probably the best case scenario if we're gonna do some, you know, if we're gonna do some hopium, that it is so that this decision creates such a movement that just wipes the Republican Party off the map. That would be, I mean, one can cross your one can cross your fingers and hope, you know. You also keep forgetting that half the country's drinking fake news Kool-Aid. That's true. A strong labor movement is necessary and workers must rise, and the Fed said that they needed to depress worker wages to combat inflation is ridiculous. Yes, I did hear that the Fed was trying to blame the fact that wages were the reason for inflation. No. No. That's not how that works. Inflation is caused by a lot of different factors. Wages may or may not be one. In this case, we know what's causing the majority of inflation. The majority of inflation is caused by supply line issues. That's really what it is. A lot of it is due to supply line issues and corporate greed. That's it. We know this. So yeah, anybody telling you otherwise has no clue what they're talking about. Okay. Let me see if I can read this Echo Rest the Dragon. Give me a second.
Got an article? What you got?
It's a quote. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I remember this quote. Okay, so check this out. Oh, hold on. I'm just getting a bunch of... Okay, here we are. Quote, "The unborn are a convenient group of people to advocate for. They never make demands of you. They're morally uncomplicated, unlike in... Oh my god, I just keep getting pop-up ads. Okay, hold on. Okay. They never make demands of you. They're morally uncomplicated, unlike incarcerated, addicted, or chronically poor. They don't resent your condescension, or complain that you're not politically correct. Unlike widows, they don't ask you to question patriarchy. Unlike orphans, they don't need money, education, or childcare. Unlike aliens, they don't bring all the racial, cultural, and religious baggage that you dislike. They allow you to feel good about yourself without any work at creating and maintaining relationships. And when they're born, you can forget about them because they cease to be unborn. You can love the unborn and advocate for them without substantially challenging your own wealth, power, and privilege, without reimagining social structures, apologizing, or making reparations to anyone. They are, in short, the perfect people to love if you want to claim you love Jesus, but actually dislike people who breathe. Prisoners, immigrants, the sick, the poor, widows, orphans, all the groups that are specifically mentioned in the Bible, they all get thrown under the bus for the unborn." Yeah, that's a great point. And De Souza's nonsense film, and Lindell has a new movie coming? Really? Lindell? Even strongly Catholic Ireland has voted to have terminations legally. Yeah, you know why that happened? Because there was a horrific story about a young woman I think she ended up dying because she couldn't get the access to abortion that she needed because it was illegal in Ireland.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
And she died because of it, and it created such a national uproar that they decided to, fix that.
What the fuck is that?
That's a
The vacuum.
Yes, vacuum. I was like, what is that thing that cleans?
Oh, Carlos.
Anyways, yeah, I believe that's the story. Astro, if you can double check, or if you can back check me, you can. But I'm pretty sure that I remember very vividly a story about a young girl or young woman who died and could not get access to abortion. And that's why they changed
Disturbing.
All right, let me go back here so I can see what's going on.
I'm still amazed anybody thinks any of this stuff is a good idea.
It's just ridiculous to me. It is just ridiculous to me. DNC operation. The lack of care for orphans and disabled in this country is very telling. The orphan situation was also philosophized in the 18th century when we had a 5-year-old chimney. Poverty, for poverty wages, of course. Yeah, like, there is no scenario, where these, folks would actually give a shit about, like, orphans. There's no scenario where these people actually give an iota for the unborn, or for the for orphans and for kids who are in a woefully underfunded foster care program that is atrocious.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Let's just make more children.
right. She had a miscarriage but could not have the DNC, so she bled to death. Yeah, that's right. So she had she couldn't get the attention she needed, and died. Yeah, and that's what caused the legislature in Ireland to switch that around. Somebody had to die. Somebody had to die. It's incredibly sad. Yeah, I saw that, Alio. I'm gonna have to take a look at the YouTube video later. But I saw that they had signed like some gun safety bill. I'm not sure that I'm not sure that's necessarily going to. Well, I shouldn't talk. We'll see. Yeah. Black women are 5 times more likely to get an abortion, but UBU, what does that mean?
Oh no. We got another
God
asshole.
wins. Here, let me show you God. Hold on, give me 5 seconds. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me show you God. Are you ready? You absolute fucking clown. Come on. Are you ready to see God?
Is this one to ask our question to?
No, these are trolls. Actually, I'm curious. Ask the question.
All right. To whoever Carlos is currently pissed at.
Pony Boy 9mm.
Pony Boy 9mm. Oh boy. If you find yourself in a fertility clinic and there's a fire, a horrendous fire, you go to leave the fertility clinic to save your own ass when you hear a child crying. You open a door, you find the child crying, but you see across the room 1,000 viable embryos sitting on the counter. The room is filling with smoke very fast, and you only have time to save one of them. Which one do you save? This is an A or B choice. There is no C option. C is you all die.
Yeah, so C you die. So, A, do you save the embryos, the non-existent person? Or
B, do you save the actual child there?
Right. So I hope the point of the hypothetical is illustrated sufficiently here. Anyways, here. By the way, yeah, I love how they can't answer. They can't answer the question
Why not?
because they know. Because they know the answer. I tell
Aw.
the pro-abortion crazies to stop burning down buildings. Why would a pro-abortion quote crazy would burn down an abortion clinic or like would burn down a regular clinic? Do you see how clownish you look? Do you see how clownish you look? I danced in rating with a party of 13. Howdy, everybody.
Wow, thank you guys.
You came into a perfect dunk session. You came into the most perfect dunk session. Answer the question. Is it hard? Is it too hard for you? Is it too hard for you to answer a simple question?
Seems like it is.
You're having some trouble answering a very simple question. Who do you save, Pony Boy? Do you save the embryo? Or do you save the life? Nope. That's not literally, you can't answer a question. Another one bites the dust. Damn, that's just so sad. How pathetic.
That is pretty pathetic.
How pathetic. They can't answer a simple question. So sad.
It is
So sad. That's the second far right Christian authoritarian we've had today. Well, folks who have come in from I Dan Simpson, we are a difficult truth.
Welcome.
We do the news, we do the politics Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and you've just joined us in a Sunday session. I was going to call it Sunday Fun Day, but I really don't feel like anything's fun.
Not right now.
Yeah, so, I'm sure that all of you are aware of the nature of the situation. But hey, you guys came into a dunk session, because that's what I feel like doing now. Pony Boy, what a name. Yeah, I've seen them here before. They're freaking clowns. I've seen them before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I recognize the name. If you haven't already, folks, please take 5 seconds to go follow twitch.tv/iDanSimpson. They do great content and they're super chill, okay? Just do it, alright? Just do it.
Or else.
Or else, okay? If I don't see you following iDan Simpson, that'll be an instant ban.
That's right.
That'll be a perma ban, alright? In 2000, Alabama became the last state to legalize interracial marriage. Well, according to, and out of all the ironies of ironies, Justice Clarence Thomas, that might need to be revised. Or as he put it, corrected, should the right case come up. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I may have, actually, hold on. I may have mixed that up. Actually, I'm going to take that back. What he said was same-sex marriage, not interracial marriage. So I apologize. That's right. Before the 60s, women couldn't even open a bank account without permission from their husband. Till this day, in modern history, I've actually heard stories from folks who had to get husband's permission to have their tubes tied. Yes, that's right.
Yes, this is a thing, guys.
The doctor had to get permission from the husband.
For the wife to have a surgery.
Her tubes tied. Yes. And this is like a modern thing. I thought, I was like, are you kidding me? Is this like real? Yes, apparently it is. they're very like, it's just new. This is just backwards. I don't know how I feel about the new gun laws that they're trying to pass. Which one? Oh, you mean the one that got struck down? I'm pretty sure that got struck down. You're talking about the California one, didn't it? I'm pretty sure you're talking about the California one. You just woke up? Well, congratulations, Sumdum. You just woke up in, what, like 140 years in the past?
50 years in the past.
50?
Mhm.
Wait, how far are we? How far back did we have to turn the clocks? My point is that with these two facts, that states' rights are a joke, and we need federal rights. Yeah, when it comes to protecting people's like autonomy, yeah, there's no room for that. There's no room for that.
Ooh, things are gonna get crazy, guys.
HR 127. HR 127. I'll take a look at it. I don't know if it's just Congress. Congress passes hundreds of bills and none of them make it. So I don't know. The past counts for zero. Now is all that matters. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. Or maybe, are you saying that what matters is the here and now, where we're at? Yeah. Yeah, we have to contend with the here and now. The here and now is god awful.
Mm-hmm.
Hope I'm helpful to the channel. Current events is sure wild. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Did you just subscribe, Alio? What? Did you just subscribe? So, a lot of my a lot of my alerts and stuff like that aren't like going on live, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. It's just a bill that they allowed to go on the floor, but really doesn't mean much. Okay, good, so we can ignore it. Quit living in the past. I'm still trying to figure out what that means.
Me too.
Listen, I really do not care until something gets passed, okay? Like, please, I don't care. Dems are not our allies? Well, I would say that I agree with you that there has been gross negligence from the Democratic Party, and I would say that it is true that the Democratic Party has failed. That does not mean that I'm going to take my eyes off who's responsible for this and do everything in my power to make sure that the Republican Party loses as much elections as possible. Okay? Like, they're not exactly enemies 100%. They're like frenemies, right? They're not allies either. They play cover. Some dumb. Eye on the prize, okay? Republicans are the problem. That's it. Republicans are the problem. Republicans are the problem.
They're a big problem.
Republicans are the ones who did this. Do you understand that? The Dems are effed? I don't know about now. My opinion is starting to shift. on that. Hey, Susan Grows, I'm asking you a question. What does that mean? Quit living in the past.
Very vague.
Get educated or turn off MSM? Hey, asshole. What do you mean by quit living in the past? I'm asking you a simple question.
People can't answer simple questions.
This
bro.
is like, is today, like, Jesus. All of y'all, like, these trolls today have been, like, weak. Have been weak. These trolls today have been really weak. Dems and Republicans are the same team. I don't know about that, my friend. Just because I have my own axe to grind against the Democratic Party does not mean that I 100% equate them. Do you understand? Not really. It's not a virtue signal vote. The whole point is to remove the Republican Party from power completely. In as many ways. I would rather end up having to fight the Democratic Party than do this. Than have to fight these freaking authoritarians, okay? Than to have to fight the Republican Party. I would rather fight the Democratic Party. You can whine and complain all you want, but I need to remove the Republican Party. They could have codified it. Yes. Yes. I understand. Yes. I literally just said earlier in the stream that the Democratic Party has been an object failure. Yes. Yes, the Democratic Party has been an object failure when they had a super majority. Alright, you're boring me, Susan Grows. Fuck off. Yo, what up, ADT? How's it going? What's the topic at hand?
Idiots.
The Republican Party should never be in power. Like, at this point, like, it is clear as day. The Republican Party should not be anywhere near power. And we have to do what we can, okay? It's a tool in the toolbox, folks. It's a tool in the toolbox. And, like, the fact that, like, people think that, like, the Democratic Party is just some kind of, like, they're gonna come down and save everybody is misplaced, okay? That's not what I'm arguing. They're a means. The Democratic Party, in my opinion, at this point, is just to get these Republicans out of power. That's it. That's literally their only use for me right now. I never said they were our friends. Stop. Stop. Because the third or fourth party is throwing away your single vote. You don't have ranked choice for reasons. Third and fourth parties only work in countries with ranked choice voting. Yes, and they work in countries that have parliamentary systems. Yes. Hey chat, hey ADT, how's it going, port sides? I don't have links, so you can just send it to me to look later. Yeah, you guys are sure winning now. I don't know if you've noticed, but all of this is a direct result of Republicans winning elections.
I don't know, really?
Like, you can tell me that the Democratic Party sucks all you want, and I will agree with you. But what's happening right now is literally a direct result from Republicans winning elections. Did you hear Susan Collins responding to SCOTUS and how she was, quote, misled? Oh, dude, Susan Collins, honestly, she can honestly go fuck herself. Quite honestly.
That's hilarious, dude.
House and Senate, controlled by Republicans? What? And still be blaming... What? Are you okay?
It
Not
doesn't
making any
sound like
sense.
they're okay.
I'd argue that it's just as much Dem in action. No, I think that's a separate argument, okay? I think that's a completely separate argument. Yes, I understand that. I literally said that at the beginning of the stream. Yes, they could have codified and should have Roe versus Wade years ago. Years ago. That is a completely separate thing.
50
Okay.
years ago.
That is a completely separate thing. That is a completely separate thing. Republicans are the ones who actually did it. Okay, they're the ones who have worked on this project for quite a while. They got their eyes on the prize, which was the Supreme Court, and they are the ones that did this because they won elections. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Interesting, isn't it?
This person miswrote. They obviously mean Democrat control. Well, maybe they should learn how to type. Obama had 8 years to actually do something about Roe versus Wade to keep it from ever being overturned. I agree with you. Yes. I agree with you. Obama had 8 years. 100%. There was a point in his presidency. I don't know if it was all 8 years, but there was a point in his presidency that he could have absolutely done it. I agree with you. And failed. Yes. And Clinton. Yes, I agree with you. The Dems could do something about it now? Really? Interesting.
People are something, aren't they?
Let me take a civics class, my friend. They can't do anything now. It's overturned. No. They can. So that was only involved. This is why civics is so important. Okay, so the actual ruling from Roe versus Wade is just a ruling class. I'm like reading chat. Is just a ruling. If Congress decides to codify it, it's fine. It's good. Well, somebody just gave you an answer, okay? Somebody just gave you an answer.
That's right.
No. It's not, well, in this case, I don't think it's about the money, my friends. They don't need a supermajority? Really? No? They don't?
Huh. That's interesting. I guess the way our government operates.
So
has
how
changed
exactly does a
somehow.
bill get passed? Like, I need you to run through this, and I need you to tell me exactly how a bill gets passed. The number of voting representatives in the House is fixed by law, no more than 435, proportionally representing the 50 states. Currently, there are 5 delegates representing the District of Columbia, Virgin Islands, Guam, and, yes, American Samoa and Commonwealth of North Mariana Islands. A resident commissioner represents Puerto Rico. Dems are more comfortable by sitting by and say, look how bad ours and vote for us. Maybe. There might be some element of that. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, if you think I'm gonna sit here and have to, like, the fact that, like, I'm being forced, to essentially play, like, pseudo defense is just wild to me. Yes, I understand. The Democrats suck. They have, like, I can name you the problems I have with them. You still need the majority. Yes. Like, if you're gonna try to argue with me that the Democratic Party sucks, okay, I get you. But don't take your eye off the prize. I really love your background. Did you make that? She did.
We did.
I love the wood. Thank you. I appreciate that.
We both made
So,
it.
yeah. So that's how that's done. I think like at this point, destroying the Republican Party, destroying the Republicans' party ability to have power, should be priority numero uno. In terms of politics, okay? In terms of politics. Jesus. In terms of politics. Do not think that a single party is coming to save you. Do not think that a single politician is coming to save you. I'm just saying there are tools in the toolbox. Does that make sense? Is that a better way of putting it? Do not cede a tool to the toolbox, a tool in the toolbox to the right. Because dangerous shit happens when they win elections. That's all I'm saying.
It's very true and it's very scary.
Yeah, like that's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm not saying that like, oh yeah, surely that when X politician is in power, everything is going to be beautiful. Or surely when one specific political party is in power, everything is going to be fixed and we're going to have perfect. Like, no, that's not the point. The point isn't to trust a political party. You've got to use the tools that you have. Jesus. Hey, how's it going? Direct action always does more than effing voting. Help your neighbors, people. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Get to know your neighbors. Set up mutual aid or find mutual aid groups. Yes. Yes. Electoral politics doesn't work on a ground level. I don't know about that. I don't know what that means. Like, if anything, that's where all the focus needs to be. But anyways, that's just wondering how many federal rights we lose as we do blue, no matter who, for peeps that are actively effing us. Who, the Republican Party? I don't get it. The Electoral College makes much sense 500 years ago when we sent information by horse and the country couldn't fit. And the country couldn't fit in one room. We need an update to the 21st century. True. It's so beautiful outside, but it's hard to enjoy with the state of things today. You gotta do what you can, Heat. I'm not even gonna front. It's not good.
It's crazy.
Yeah. The vote harder argument, just help people you are in direct contact with. Yeah, why not both? Why would you ever cede a tool to the right? What's the problem? Like, is there only two choices? You can only vote or you can only participate in like mutual aid? Just that you can do way more. Yeah, that's my argument. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying, port sides. Exactly. If you want a TLDR of what I'm saying, listen to port sides, okay? If you want a summary of what I'm trying to argue, is there are things that we can do in parallel. What I'm saying is that do not cede that tool, because you best believe that the right is not going to put that on the table. They're not going to let that by. The issue is if you're left or right in the US, it's literally tearing apart the relationships. Left and right in current government can't get anything done. I don't know about that. I hate you and you hate me. They block each other's bills and work together. You're assuming that the Democratic Party is actually like a left-wing party. You're assuming that the Democratic Party is like some type of like leftist party. No. Anyways, yes, what I'm trying to say is exactly what Port Size is saying. I'm not saying, to not vote. I'm saying you can do more. I'm saying there are parallels that you can take. There are different. You can walk and chew gum at the same time. Please do not leave that tool on the table, because you best believe the right will pick it up. That's it.
Right.
That's all. That's all I'm saying. The people who sit in office think and believe they are left wing. No, they don't. What? I'm sorry. Do you think? Wait, like just to make sure I'm understanding you correctly. Do you think that Joe Biden or I don't know, Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer, do you think that they consider themselves left wing? Money is the root of all our problems. Walmart is the number one political contributor for 10 years running, and on both sides of the aisle. No money for AOC or Bernie, though. Yeah, that's right. People can hold two thoughts in their head at the same time, believe it or not. Damn. Amazing. Yeah, exactly. Like, what I'm saying is exactly what Port Sides is saying. Like, do not expect that just because you voted for a political party that they're going to be the ones that are going to fix everything.
Of course they will. That's
just
exactly how it works, Carlos.
Or just like a single politician.
Why?
Yes. Don't worry.
Don't lie to these people.
Don't worry. Ex politician is going to solve everything. No, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. You do what you can with the time that you have, with the tools that you have. And, like, I don't understand. Like, people complain that, you can't simultaneously complain all these laws that are being passed horrifyingly because Republicans win elections, or the downstream effects of Republicans winning elections, and then, like, refusing to participate, right? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You do what you want to do. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense. In my opinion, if you want my opinion, we should be doing everything we can to remove the Republican Party out of power. They have no business being in power whatsoever. They have demonstrated beyond a shadow of a doubt, beyond reason, that they deserve to be anywhere near power. Yeah, they've earned that. They've earned that. They've earned my complete and total ire, and they have cemented the idea that Republicans should be nowhere near power ever. Period. Ever. Because every time they do, it seems to correlate with bad stuff. Okay. So that's my rant, all right? That's my rant.
Was that a rant?
Kind of. It was like a pseudo rant. I don't know. I'm just very angry at this point. I'm just very angry at the idea that in a week what effectively amounts to like about a week, right? Is that like decision after decision
Mm-hmm.
has been brought down by a conservative Supreme Court that basically has done everything from reduce our ability to hold police accountable, reduce our ability to hold cops accountable. They have successfully declared about half this country second-class citizens by removing their right to bodily autonomy. They have ruled, or might rule that regulatory agencies might not have the power that they should have. So, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Port Sides. Can you send that to me or send it to a mod? Canada Dry, it's subliminal messaging. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize that. That's true.
I was just thirsty, and that's what was in the fridge. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Well, no, let's play that. We'll play on that. If you want to share with ADT, whisper it to them or to a mod. Yes, please, via whispers or DMs, whatever. I don't know why Twitch calls it whispers. That's kind of weird. That's kind of creepy, isn't it? Like instead of direct
Yep.
message or instant message, they call it whispers. Like they're whispering to you.
I think it's cute.
No, I think it's weird.
It's cute.
Cat interacts with human for first time. And you know that cat is being so patient.
I know. That
It's
cat
like-
is like, what the hell is this thing?
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
felt dirty,
no,
right? It feels weird.
no.
That's such a cute video. Whispers
is.
is an old school verbiage. It may be. I don't know. It just seems weird. It's like, whisper it to me.
Whisper sweet nothings to me.
It's just so
Please
weird.
don't.
That's just so weird.
Oh, that is pretty funny.
If you split all of Musk's wealth, it could equate to $30 per person across the planet. I think you'll need a lot more to end world hunger. What? I don't think you understand what the whole point of that was, Jaeger Bomber. You don't give them. Okay, I'm just gonna skip right over that. Even if you were to get, the whole point isn't to redistribute his wealth. It's to buy what was necessary to end world hunger. Those are two different things. Thank you for the follow, Sunshine State Girl. Oh, is this a
Ooh,
Florida?
Another Floridian.
Yeah, Florida. I think Musk mostly wants to manipulate stock and crypto values without getting hassled about it. True.
Yep. I think that is fairly
That's the
accurate.
truest statement you've said today, anyways. Yes, that's true. I bet. Well, I wouldn't. Let's just say that I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. I mean, he is an oligarch after all. Oh, it's a graph explaining the ratchet effect. Yes, anyone who's anyone who's who's here, I assume, knows and understands what the ratchet effect is. Musk is just another billionaire thinking that he knows everything in life. Yes, he's an oligarch. Yes, yes, he's a narcissistic oligarch who just wants more. That's it. That's literally it. They're all like that. all billionaires can operate in that similar mindset because that's how they got there.
What? Carlos.
Well, word, hope you know I still love you. I appreciate that.
Watch this video, Carlos. Watch.
Nothing makes me more calm down than a cute, a cute cat video. Oh my god. We need to, sorry, whoever asked for a cute animal video, I apologize because obviously we don't have the proper equipment, but trust, when we get, and by proper equipment I mean like a cheap monitor to be able to move things around, once we get that, we'll be able to not only see requests live, not only will we be able to see requests live, but we can actually show you guys things on screen and shift between different panels, I guess, or scenes, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. You just need an extra webcam for the kitty. Yes. I have a cheap webcam that came, I have a cheap webcam, and I do have a spot for the cat, but she, like, she, don't worry, I'll bring her in before we sign off, because, like, I feel like I owe you guys a Saturday Catterday. So for the folks who are just tuning in, usually we do streams on Saturdays, not Sundays. This is kind of like an off day. But usually we do streams on Saturday where it's called Saturday Catterday, and our guarantee is a kitty cat on stream every Saturday, okay? At some point. All right, at some point, there's a guaranteed cat on stream, or maybe multiple. Who knows? It just depends. Yeah, that's the Saturday Catterday guarantee. But Sunday, we had to move it today to today. Oh my goodness, Portside subscribing with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. How many cats do you have? I have 1 for now, and I think Bree has tally, what, 3?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, 3. I'm stressed. This stream is taxing much respect. I get you. Sunday Nunday, that's right.
Sunday Nunday.
Yeah, well, don't worry. One day we'll have like a dedicated cat area that she would actually like hang here.
Yeah, like in my studio.
Yeah.
We'll get there, fam.
Oh. How about a video? I can see about going back there and see if we can do it. So we have 2 choices. Either that, or I can give you an extra cute animal video tomorrow. One or the other. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, Maple Leaf Dragon. I don't know. 100 biddy break. Whoop whoop. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. A hype train? What? Oh, a hype train is close. Oh. Alright, you know what? Maybe I'm feeling the cute animal video. Let's see if we can get one done before we go.
Yeah. Cute animal videos for the win. Who doesn't love a cute animal video?
Heat with another 10 biddies. What was it? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 biddies. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alia with another 5 biddies. Oh no. We just keep them coming. We got another cute. Okay, so chat really does want to watch a cute animal video. Okay. You guys got me. You guys got me. Let me go find one, and I will play one.
What cute animal video are we gonna play? I mean, obviously it's gotta be a cat video. Whoa, thank you for the sub. 5 tier 1 subs? Wow. That's insane. That's very kind of you. There's a hype train going on? Oh, yeah.
No fees or
Oh my god, the cat. Portside giving another tier 1 sub. Jeez, take my pennies, another. The 5 gifted subs didn't make it in time. For some reason, I thought it started the hype train. It's borked? Oh, well, that's okay. It's the thought that counts. Maple Leaf Dragon with the 50. Alio with another 4 biddies. Jeez. Well. Super hype. Thank you guys. I appreciate all that support. Your video needs sound. No! Bah.
Er war so froh, der hat gefressen wie wirklich ohne Ende. Ja, der muss echt.
Waren wir da unterwegs, haben uns ein bisschen die Gegend angeguckt, da war halt alles abgebrannt. 3 Minuten später oder so.
I restarted the video just for you folks, okay? I hope it works. Koalas are chill? Absolutely. My last 10 biddies, I hope you're happy. I am very happy and very appreciated above all. This is what happens when Hassan isn't streaming? Dang, Hassan shouldn't... Hassan should stop streaming then.
Den erstmal reingepackt ins Auto und sind losgefahren. Koala Hospital war zu dem Zeitpunkt schon zu und deswegen haben wir dann überlegt, okay, was machen wir?
Okay,
Dann haben wir den
cool.
erstmal mit zu uns
Yeah,
zum
he's spreading the love by
Campingplatz
taking a
genommen. Auf
vacation.
dem Weg
Good.
dahin haben wir an der Straße angehalten und Koalablätter gepflückt. Koalablätter. Eukalyptusblätter haben wir gepflückt, genau. Ganz, ganz toll. Ja, und hat dann sich
Why
dann
would
voll
you do
gefuttert.
that?
Und dann haben wir den Campingplatzbesitzer
Oh, okay, I
gefragt,
see.
was wir denn mit dem
But-
machen sollen, mit dem Koala. Und der hat
That's
uns
so
gesagt,
weird.
ach du, der sieht gut aus. Der
And
hat
that's
keine
how you get a pet
Verbrennung.
koala.
Jetzt erstmal so,
Yeah, depends.
setzt den einfach da hinten auf dem Eukalyptusbaum aus und der findet dann schon seinen Weg. Der macht das schon ganz alleine.
Poor
Und
thing.
wir haben uns dann halt erstmal gedacht, okay.
Ja, und dann haben wir den abgesetzt, aber er wollte nicht auf den Baum raufgehen, erst die ganze Zeit.
Reminds me of Baby Yoda.
Dann hat Marcel ihn auf die erste Baumdings da, auf den ersten Baumast gesetzt. Und dann saß er auch die ganze Zeit da ganz traurig und hat die ganze Zeit ganz traurig geguckt und so und hat sich nicht wirklich bewegt. Und dann haben wir ihm da Eukalyptusblätter gegeben und er hat ja die gegessen und ja.
Genau, und dann
Yes,
haben wir ihn erstmal
koalas
da
eat
gelassen und haben uns
eucalyptus.
gedacht, okay, wir lassen jetzt erstmal Overnight erstmal da auf dem Baum. Vielleicht hat er ja recht, der Campingplatzbesitzer, und der braucht erstmal einfach so ein paar Minuten, um klarzukommen. Gesagt, getan, haben wir dann auch gemacht. Wir sind dann angekommen am Baum und haben ja was Trauriges gesehen. Er saß unterm Baum, er saß auch nicht mehr auf dem Baum, auf dem Boden und hat so ein bisschen rumgeschmollt. Und er hat sich streichen lassen, kuscheln lassen. Also waren wir ganz traurig, den abzugeben, aber es ist natürlich das Richtige. Die haben gesagt, das
And that, I gotta go. Have a blessed Sunday. Just kidding. Satan loves you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Heath. Thank you so much. Not only for all the biddies, but thank you for hanging out here. I appreciate that.
Also haben wir das.
I want to pet
jetzt.
them. Yes.
Und die Geschichte wird uns auf jeden Fall ein Leben lang begleiten.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Okie doke. We'll get another one going. A kitty cat video.
If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has the travel card for you. Venture X. Earn 10x miles on hotels and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel.
Gonzo.
He never brought home anything except trash.
We love our new home. Lots of windows, great.
How many cats do you have lying around? Cat check. How many cats do you have lying around?
Sometimes I foster 2, 3 at a time because if they have siblings who are available,
Oh, I
don't
love credit
really like to
cards.
separate
Same.
them. So I know at one point I had.
I linked in your
5
Discord.
kids running
What?
around. So every room I'm coming, it's a trail of cats behind me. It was just crazy.
Oh, I linked you in the Discord. Okay. I'll check it after stream.
X. Oh, cat. Blue bear.
Koalas is kind of crazy though. I actually, because eucalyptus doesn't have much nutrients and koalas need more sleep than most animals, which basically helps them conserve energy. True.
Thank you.
That is true.
Help me out. We won! Yes!
So my first foster,
And
they
they're cute
call it
AF,
a
yes.
fail foster because you're not supposed to adopt your fosters, but I just fell in love with her. I got an email with a cat named Bambi. She was at a kill shelter in North Carolina.
Aw.
As soon as she got in the car, it was like a match made in heaven.
He wants to try to climb up on him.
That's horrifying.
I was never a cat person. I never grew any pets. Just having Bambi was my first experience. We were kind of like one of the same. She had anxiety. I felt like I had anxiety. And when we were around each other, we took our stress levels down. She looks up at me with those big old eyes and is like, yeah, I'm here for you. I love you. It's going to be okay.
Yes, everyone should have a standard
They
issue
say I
cat.
rescued her, but I feel like she rescued me. After I got a couple fosters, I think I was just addicted. Every time I got an email about a new foster, I was like, yes, I'll take him. It's been continuous for over 2 years now. I fostered 18 cats. Since then, they all found new homes. You know, they're simple. They just come to you, they look you in the eyes, they arch their little backs. They just want to be loved. They just want to be rubbed. I'm just one of them. I'm running around with them.
I love this
We're just
person so
having a
much.
blast.
Same.
Like, we're just one big family.
The cat chose him, true. Yeah, this dude like was basically rescues and fosters kitties to like, you know, move them
Every
to
cat, when
find
they
them a
leave,
home.
They have a little part of me.
And
I have a
he
little
saved
part of them.
one kitty. His first kitty that he saved
I
was a
don't see
kitty
you stopping.
in
I feel like I'm
a
gonna do
kill
this
shelter.
forever.
He took her in. Every cat I've ever lived with would sleep on my neck, so I don't live with cats. Aw. I don't have I don't know, like my cat never sleeps.
I give families a home.
My cat has never
not just a
slept
place to
on my
stay.
neck.
I am a Verbo
For
host.
some reason, what she does is she loves to sleep like on my chest, or she'll sleep like at the foot of the bed at most, but I've never actually seen her do that. But I guess it just
This
depends
is
on the
Mongolia,
person.
and we
I have
are
7
not a
cats. If I were to foster, I would need a much bigger house.
The only company in the world who's created a
Yeah, no, I don't know. My
100%
cat
cashmere
doesn't do
sweater
that.
for
I
just $75
know that some cats do,
that you can wear when you
but I don't know.
water a forest.
My
What are you
particular
doing,
cat
man?
does not.
To do that, we needed kids like this.
Hold on, let me get these ads out of here.
No, these kids don't work for us. They inspire us. And actually, we work for them. Through a series of nonprofits, we've built this park, planted over 2,000 trees, built more than 30 miles of fencing, inoculated over 1.
Did you get rid of the ads?
Yeah, I switched this back to our main.
Good.
Where's the cat emote? Right there. Right there. There we go. Jeremiah on Twitch. Echo Wrestler Dragon. Check it out. Keep spamming those little vaquita emotes. Folks, mandatory mandatory shill session. If you guys enjoy the content, don't forget to hit the follow button. As Alio said, where are the cat emotes? Well, if you hit the follow button, you get 5 free emotes, including Vaquita the cat. Also,
That's
join
right.
us and subscribe on the YouTube channel. It does help us out. Spread the word far and wide that this is the chillest place to be, Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. As of July 5th, it'll be swapping over to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So don't forget about that, folks. Now that I have you folks here, after July on July 5th, going forward, will be 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Thursday. Join us for Saturday Saturdays around noon Eastern Time. This was a special event. Normally we don't do Sunday streams, but that's okay. We swapped. Sometimes it'll happen. If you guys want to keep up with the channel, hit that exclamation Discord. Hit
That's right.
Yeah, hit the exclamation YT for YouTube and just hit that subscribe button, all right? There they are. That's right. Are you drinking ginger ale? I just noticed that. Yeah, It was what was in the fridge. Just Canada Dry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 9 a.m. is like 6 a.m. on the West Coast, so I'll be watching more live. That's true.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Echo Resto. Yeah. It's gonna be a different shift. But it is what it is, and I'm glad that you'll join us more.
Heck yeah.
Yes, it is ginger ale. Such a strange beverage? Really? It's not that bad. My work starts at 9 a.m. Mine will too. Join me, Maple. Mine will too, okay?
That sounds nice.
It doesn't taste anything like ginger. Does it? I don't know what ginger is like. Well, ginger is a very strong taste, right? It's like a very pungent...
It tastes a little like ginger.
I don't know. All I know is that it's like kind of... Yeah, ginger is a root, that's right. It's got a very like pungent taste. But ginger ale, yeah, it's more like if you want soda, but don't want to drink like Coke, this is probably a good choice. Or the Zevia soda.
Mm-hmm.
I like a good ginger beer soda. It tastes so good. Have you had sushi? They give you actual ginger if you get sushi. I've tasted... Okay, so I've had sushi from like a sushi chain store called Sushi Maki. And I'm gonna be honest, and I hope I don't get roasted by chat for this, but I actually don't like sushi. Really.
Never tried it, don't plan to.
What?
I've never tried it, and I don't plan to.
I mean, like, I tried it once or twice, and it's just like, I just couldn't do it. It just doesn't taste good to me. It just doesn't taste good to me. So, hopefully I don't get roasted too hard.
Huh?
I don't either. Okay. Woo. I like crystalline ginger. I don't know what that is. Where are y'all at? We're all here.
We're somewhere in
this
the mountains.
Room. Oh, in the country? Oh, the U.S. This is the U.S. Sushi is so good. I love fish though. Nah, I'm not a big fan of fish. I'm gonna be also honest. So maybe that's what it is. Cause like I don't do seafood. So maybe that's where it is. Echo Resto Dragon already, but that's just me. I don't like. I don't know. I haven't loved sushi and fish. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. But yeah, so maybe that's what it is. Cause like I don't know. I just yeah. I'm a big fan of fish. Nah, I don't like fish. Most sushi doesn't taste much at all. That's why soy sauce and wasabi are common condiments for it. Gotcha. Nah, I can't. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this poll from here. KTS Shine. Let's see. The fish has to be cooked right. If you have not. If you had fish not cooked, well then it's a usually no-go. Yeah. Unrecognized command poll. Gas station sushi? Is a crystalline is a confectionery. It's like a Ginger cooked in thick sugar, so it's like it's like a candy. He had multiple times and dropped the ball. Okay, hold on. Let me do the poll. All right, hold on.
Poll time?
Yeah.
I like polls. What are we polling, Carlos? Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what the fans say.
All right. Star Wars should have been the first 3 movies and that's it. Fight me? I won't. I'm not I'm good either way. I'm gonna be honest. I am a big fan of the original series. But you know, nostalgia got me with the other ones. Obi-Wan is the cause of so much turmoil in the universe. It would have been star skirmishes if he ended things quickly. Oh no. Have you never eaten crystalline fruits at Christmas? No. Nope. I'm gonna be honest. Not a thing. Not a thing we do. This is the first time I'm hearing of this kind of stuff, Astro. I learned something new today. I thought you were gonna have a cancelable hot take. No, I already made my hot take of the day, which is I don't like sushi. So, I'm walking on eggshells. Okay, KTS Shine. I'm walking on eggshells. I'm trying to spread out the number of hot takes I have. So I'm trying to spread out the number of hot takes.
He doesn't want to offend too many viewers at the same time.
I am with the Force and the Force is with me.
Oh boy.
I thought you were gonna say you were a Star Trek fan. I would have reported you to Bezos for abuse. Oh no. How do we tell them? Do we tell them?
We just don't tell them.
Okay.
They'll never know.
The trailer for The Force Awakens was the best thing they did since the 80s. The Force Awakens was pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I like the original trilogy, and because of that, I kind of, just watched the rest of them. I like the BB Brit Sci-Fi and Doctor Who. I've actually never seen Doctor Who.
What?
I'm serious. I've never seen Doctor Who. The trailer, BBC, gotcha. The trailer was awesome. The movie was mid. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's entertainment at the end of the day. If Obi-Wan killed Anakin, then Luke would have died on the Death Star. The one thing I do not want to eat is deep fried insects. Yeah,
I've tried the chocolate covered crickets once. It wasn't horrible.
My mom brought me to a Doctor Who convention in the 80s. No cap, really? If he killed Anakin, he would have lived longer to train Luke and teach him more. That's true. Nah, yeah, I've never actually seen Doctor Who.
Well, that's gonna have to change. You're gonna have to watch Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah?
You'll like it.
Oh, no. I don't think I could do any of that, Astro.
Any of what?
I've eaten horse, dog, snake, alligator. I don't know what witchetty grubs are. Shark, oysters? No, nope. Oh, I'm good. It all comes down to Obi-Wan. The dude withholds vital information, only shares periodically. Yeah. Oh, we can just blame Obi-Wan.
That's pretty funny. So
Shoot.
everything is Obi-Wan's fault.
Yeah, he had a significant hand. In messing things up. You didn't even need to get cable to watch Doctor Who. Think about that. True.
That's true. It's all on Netflix.
Would you eat octopus? No.
Why not?
Nah, I'm good. Like, hard pass on that. I don't think I could. No.
That's funny.
Calamari? No. The way I see it, every life is a pile of good things and bad things. The good things don't always soften the bad things, and vice versa. Bad things don't always spoil the good nor make them unimportant. The 11th Doctor Vincent and the Doctor, after returning Vincent Van Gogh, the Doctor reassured Amy that they made a difference even though they didn't change the course of history.
Mm-hmm. You'd like Doctor Who.
That's right, Astro, and I don't agree with that. No, I wouldn't do that. Why would you eat a guinea pig?
That's actually what country? That's really popular in a country. I
Yes,
forgot which
you're
one.
you're in South America.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're too smart for me, but no. Someone has been watching The Boys. Wait, what do you mean? Sorry for spoiler. No. I actually haven't caught up on that show. To be honest. The Boys.
Oh, I don't think I've seen it.
I think it's a good show. I think it's a good show. I wonder what? No, roasted spider. What? Red Dwarf is funny sci-fi franchise from 87 to 2020. Wow.
Huh.
Oh, I haven't seen the Obi-Wan show either because it's on
Me either.
It's on Disney Plus.
Oh, I have Disney Plus.
Oh yeah? You can watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch the last season of Mandalorian too.
Yeah. Well, folks, it is about that time. It is definitely more than 3:30. I've never actually seen it, KTS Shine. I never actually seen it. Red Dwarf. It's like a sci-fi comedy from the late 80s. No, I would not, Astro. I would find out. I just found out that the new Doctor Strange is on Disney Plus today. Huh. I didn't know it was Disney. Do the magic hand thing. Oh, wait, dab? I think I owe somebody a dab. There we go.
There we go.
You didn't know who the pilot was.
Dab.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, from Star Wars. All right. Folks. Marvel and DC were both Disney. Yes, oh no, I don't know about DC. I don't know about DC, but I know Marvel is Disney now, that's for sure. No, I couldn't do either bear or caviar. No, I'm good. I'm good. I think DC is still separate, right? DC is I want to say Warner Brothers. But Marvel is definitely under Disney. I knew it. DC was Warner Brothers. You didn't know Disney owned Marvel? Yes. Disney owned Marvel, not DC though. That's what I was trying to remember. But yeah, Warner Bros. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, folks. I gotta get going. Folks, once again, don't forget to hit the follow button. Join us on the Discord.
That's right.
Exclamation mark. What? So you have one more wheel on the present schedule? What? No. It's just that I couldn't do a stream yesterday, so I did it today. But everything else so far is normal until July 5th. Okay, July 5th, everybody, it switches to 5 p.m.
That's right. So you better get prepared.
That's
we're
right.
only going to keep warning you every day until then.
That's right. We're only going to keep advising it until every day. Tomorrow will be filled with more politics and stress, but this is a good Sunday. Yeah, don't worry. The doom and gloom will continue, folks. Don't worry. We started off kind of spicy at the beginning, but we ended up chilling out. We ended up chilling out with some cute animal videos and some sci-fi shows. An opportunity to shoot down Vader's escorts, which bumped Vader's fighter off course. That's true. Like a spicy jalapeno. I'm glad I missed it. Yeah, it was pretty spicy, I think. Current events doom, but not too much for today anyways. Thank you, Carlos and Brie. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for
Vote
joining
harder,
us.
everyone. True. All right, folks. If you enjoy the content, please make sure you hit the follow button. Join us on the YouTube. Join us on the Discord to keep up with the channel. Let me make sure we got everything going. Folks, please stay safe. Please take care of each other.
We love you all. And we hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye. Change on the subway train. 5